Okay, one last thing to kind of cap off everything we kind of went over about this system. So currently, right now, we are in a plan that has our entire site as well as our roadway. We're actually going to go through and switch this out to just having the site with a crown. And so we're going to go into, we're actually going to exit out of this, okay? So hit exit. So, or if you're, you don't have to necessarily hit exit, you can hit that little button up there as well, brings you to the same place, okay? That little back arrow is always like your little safety net there. So, take a look here, we're gonna go over to project. Let's see if we can actually get a picture, there we go. So, site with road, we're gonna touch on that, okay? These things pop up, we're just going to click on site with no road. That's going to give us our entire site. Still going to have our stockpiles, everything, but it's also going to have this crown built in as well. So we're going to click on site with no road, and if you want, you can click on the details just to see. There's really not a whole lot to see there, but you can click on it anyhow if you want. It's not going to hurt to go through these screens and push buttons and stuff. If you're not sure what something is, don't necessarily enter it in and leave it go. Just, but that's the only way you're going to learn, is just pushing buttons and stuff. So hit the back arrow. Okay, so now our project should be loaded, and we're going to touch on grade because that's what we want to do. And so once again, this no contact with 2D sensors, that's going to pop up every time. Give it a few seconds, 5 seconds or so, it should go away. So then we're taking a look here. Okay, so now we're, let's see, let's zoom out and see what we have here. So let me move forward a little bit because I don't think it actually has us oriented to where we're actually at. So there you see where it kind of flipped us around here a little bit. So now let's take a look here and zoom out once. I want to show you guys a little bit about contour lines, something we have talked about already at pretty good length. But I want to see this entire site. I want the total plan view. So I'm going to hit view, plan view, and there. That gets rid of the cross section and the plan or the profile view as well, and allows me to see everything a little bit better. Kind of makes things a little bit easier to view. So we're going to take a look here and zoom out. Okay, so if you look here at this point right here, you see our contour lines. Even these red lines are also contour lines as well. They're major contour lines. So they're, I think on this setup, I think he has them every 5 feet. So every 5 feet on an even line, like, let's say it's, I don't know if that one's 1090, or probably 1095, 1090, or 1090, 1100. Those numbers are all going to be highlighted in red. So when we take a look here, what are our contour lines doing? They're kind of coming up and making a point right here, okay? So if we want to take a look into our cross-section view, then we can see what that translates into. So we hit view. Let's hit our section view. So okay, it just looks like a flat plane, right? So let's zoom out here once. Okay, now if we look right in here, right in this region, you can see this little high point right there. You can see where it starts to kind of taper back that way, where it tapers back this way, okay? That's going to be your crown of your high point right there. That's going to be the crown of your site. So that's something you can take a look at. Flipping the screens like that will help you at times, and zooming in and out as well. So trying to get an idea and a picture of what you're trying to build. So we zoom out across this entire site, and it's giving me a cross section of everywhere on this site. So when we look far off to the right here, so it's cutting across, then we have a slope down, and it actually has a ditch line built in there before we cut out back to our roadway at the end of that. So Same thing on this side, we dive down to the left, and then it kind of slopes up as it ties back into the original ground outside of our job site. So take a look at our view once, and we see our profile view. Okay, so from this point here, we're actually going to be going downhill. So it's going to be going this way to the right is going to be in front of you. So to the left of that line is going to be behind you, and you can kind of see what this is designed to do. It's supposed to shed nice and evenly down this way, kind of a sheet flow situation where the and so at that point we can take a look back here. Let's go back to our overview, and that's going to give us both of our cross-section view and our plan view as well. So as we look at this, we know this site is draining this way now. Our contour lines are pointing, they're making a point right there, so that's our top of our crown, and that's a really quick synopsis of this entire system. There's a lot more that you can do with it. You can actually build your own files. You can do a lot of other things that I'll try to get into with you guys at another time and make another video for you.